Gosha doesn't want to remember anymore. It's been a sad enough day already. His mother dying. He left his sister crying in a taxi as it drove away from the apartment building. Now, he can only comfort her by phone because he won't have the time to visit, and the president will return to Moscow later today.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Your tough questions are appreciated. I serve the Russian people, and I appreciate that you hold me to your high standard.
Putin steps off the platform and walks off stage. Flashes and reporters follow him, blurting out questions and congratulations. Out in the parking lot, he strides to the car in his signature thug-like walk. Gosha closes the limo door for him and then goes around to the other side and gets in. In his hand is his mobile, which is always ready to take notes, call someone at Putin's request, or text or email someone, since the president refuses to engage in technology. As the car takes off, he turns to Gosha.
Read my schedule for today.
Yes, Господин Putin. Let me pull it up on my phone.
He clicks the buttons on his mobile.
Right now, you have a lunch with the mayor of Peter. Then you have a public relations visit to a judo tournament, where you will make an appearance for approximately 20 minutes. After that, you'll board a private plane back to Moscow. I've scheduled an early dinner with your wife.
Why?
Gosha stays silent. Putin responds to his own question.
To keep up appearances.
Yes, Vladimir Vladimirovich. But some good news. Masha will be there.
My daughter is here from the U.S.
Yes.
When did she arrive?
She will arrive in a few hours.
Make sure there is a gift waiting for her, whatever she prefers.
Of course. That's already been taken care of.
And get my wife a gift too.
Of course. I'll run to Hermes and pick her up a handbag.
Don't waste money. Just pick up from the freebie pile. It's familiar to you since you already do that for yourself. I hope you enjoyed the Gucci belt this morning.
Gosha freezes. His face flushes as he turns away from the president.
16 years in the KGB, and you think I can't figure out if someone took a belt?
Gosha's inside's not like an American hot pretzel, which he'd eaten on his last trip to New York.
And I also know your errand was your dead mother.
The boy drops his phone on the car floor. As he reaches to pick it up, he hears,
Personal business should not interfere with your work. You are almost late to the press conference.
Yes, Господин Putin.
Putin wasn't always so cold and stoic. He had feelings once, a long way back in the first few months of his original presidential term. Then something happened, and it changed Putin into the person he is today. Gosha prefers to remember those times and keep them close in his mind. He knows his boss has a human side, since he makes sure Masha has a present upon her arrival.
And what's going on with the memoirs?
Gosha focuses on his boss's voice.
The publisher would like to read the first draft of your memoirs by June, if possible. They'd like to publish it right after you become president again.
I will dictate them to you, and you will type them up.
Gosha silently thanks the universe, since his boss's handwriting is illegible.
Yes, Господин Putin.
But that's something we will work on at a later time. Right now, I need to focus on my prime minister duties and upcoming inauguration. We'll work on the book in between.
Gosha taps away on his phone, writing back to the senior editor at the publishing house that, yes, the memoirs would be ready by June. He wonders what the president is going to say. Would he edit himself or be forthright with his audience? Would he play the hero, like always, or display himself as a regular person, which he was before becoming involved in politics? His appeal to ordinary Russians is the fact that he came from nothing like them. He can be the billionaire, self-declared authoritarian he is now, or he can be himself. Which one would he choose?